Hey, good morning guys and welcome to today's episode of Behind the Closed Doors. Yesterday we had an amazing evening. We decided to bring a Flash Bandit to somebody who ordered it, which turned out to be Jimmy, and he was a great host. We had a wonderful barbecue, met his father, amazing man, great stories about snowstorms in Sweden. This is what we love about traveling around, meeting new people, making new friends, and of course they let us stay in their area. And look at this. Don't you just love this? This is why we love driving with an RV. It's a little home with $1 million view, and this is without a doubt the $1 million view. Especially yesterday night when the sun set and we were still barbecuing, so I didn't take a picture. But it was an amazing day. Thank you so very much, Jimmy. You were a great host. So today we are gonna drive around the island and see what we find. And of course, we're gonna take you guys with us behind the closed doors. Okay, we arrived at what they call, and I'm gonna try it, Longyon, which is actually a lighthouse on top of the island. And there's also another lighthouse on the bottom of the island, but that's about a 2.5–3 hour drive. So we're just gonna go here to Longyon. And the fun thing is, when you drive over here on the road, there are actually sheep and cows just walking around. Reminds me of a nature park we have in the Netherlands called Beekse Bergen. Only there are tigers and lions that walk around the cars. And of course, when I want to tell you guys about it, there's nothing on the road. But trust me, there were sheep and cows just on the road. Really cool. So make sure if you're in this neighborhood to check this out. Really nice. So if you're really into birds, this is a cool place to be. There are a lot of volunteers here that help you out spotting the birds, and they actually put rings on the bird over here to track them. So if you're into birding, make sure you also check it out here. This is the view from the lighthouse, actually from one of the birding areas. Beautiful shot like this with the sky behind it. Really nice. Okay, now this is the new MC11 converter from Sigma, which makes it possible to use the older Canon lenses on your Sony A7RII or any other Sony, of course. The cool thing is, this is the only lens I ever missed when I switched from Canon to Sony, and it's the 120–300 2.8. It's a constant aperture. It's a really nice lens for sports and birds. And this is the first time I'm actually trying this lens, and I have to tell you, even with the smaller birds, it tracks really nicely. It's fast and it's a little bit heavy, but for a constant 2.8, 300 to 120, it's a really cool option, and it's really good for my muscles. So there we go. Doesn't focus that close. So we're driving around, and everywhere we see these signs, Lopis, and it actually, I think, means flea market. And you guys know I love flea markets, so let's see what they have over here. And they are very small, because sometimes it's just one place, like a yard sale, and I'm very curious to see what they have. This is it. 2 people selling stuff, I think, next to a cafe. Really cute.
Det är när det är moget, det är då de tar dem.
Det var det då? Nej, men det är när de är mogna, då tar de.
Fun. There wasn't a lot to see, but you never know what you're gonna find in these kind of places. Who knows? Action comic #1? Probably not. But who knows some other cool stuff. Okay, so we arrived at a camel riding facility, park. How do you call this in a week?
It's just camel riding.
It's just camel riding, and normally Camel Oase. Now normally we don't go to stuff like this because animals should be left alone. But TripAdvisor told us that these animals are really happy and relaxed. And in all honesty, they look really happy and relaxed. So we just wanted to take a look. And if you're in this kind of stuff and you're traveling with children, this could be one of the most favorite stops for them, because you can actually ride a real camel. Now I won't ride a camel because then it will actually have 3 hubs, probably 2 on top and 1 at the bottom. So let's be nice to the animals. But anyway, let's look around and have some fun. So they have a lot of stuff to do for kids, but it's more like a petting zoo and little animals. So for kids, without a doubt, very, very cool. And of course they have ice creams, which the adults actually really like. Isn't this cute? Only 6 weeks old. The problem is they will get that big very fast. So no, anyway, you can't bring one. You already have me. But it is incredibly cute. Oh, wait a minute. This is X-rated, guys. Don't look. Don't look. Okay guys, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed the camels. And now of course you want to know my opinion about the Sigma lens. It's razor sharp. I just looked at the images on 2.8. It's sharp. On f4 it's ridiculously sharp. The focus is fast. So this seems to be a really, really good solution for all you lovers out there of the 120 to 300 2.8. And I know there are a lot out there. So it really works great on the Sony system. I'm going to test it a little bit more. And I'm going to write a review for the blog when I'm home. So for today I'm signing off because it's time for some really cool food and a nice salad. So guys, anyway, say cheers. And we're on the campground, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And if you like what we do in behind the closed doors, show us in the comments below. See you guys.